afternoon, Valley. Thank you so much for joining us on Local 23 News at 4. I'm Sydney Hernandez. First today, a high-speed car chase has ended in a car accident outside of an elementary school in Brownsville this morning. Texas DPS troopers say the car crashed into a fence outside of Skinner Elementary School. According to Brownsville police, the school was put on lockdown as a precaution until the people inside of the vehicle were arrested for evading arrest. No one was hurt as a result of the crash. Also in Brownsville today, police are asking for your help in identifying a man they say broke into a car and then went on a shopping spree with what he stole. This is the man police say they are looking for. Today, the Pentagon confirming dozens of family members of American troops are still stuck in Afghanistan almost 3 months after the U.S. ended its military mission in the Middle East. And if you're looking for something good to do within our community, here are a couple events to tell you about where you can lend a helping hand. La Jolla ISD is hosting its 4th annual Coat Drive. One of the newest law graduates from a Kansas university is, wait for it, just 19 years old. Braxton Morrill graduated from Harvard at 17, and he's now about to get his law degree from Washburn University in Topeka. And across Texas today, the governor directing the TEA to investigate criminal activity involving pornography within Texas public schools. In a letter, the governor specifies the investigation is directed into pornographic material that serves no educational purpose. Good evening, Valley. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Sydney Hernandez.
And welcome to Local 23 News at 6:30. I'm Jeremiah Wilcox.
First tonight, for people with family across the border, today is a long-awaited day. For the first time in 18 months, travelers from Mexico who are fully vaccinated are now allowed to return to the U.S.
And our Local 23's Bryce Helms is at one of the ports of entry in Progreso, and he joins us live with an update from the Hidalgo County judge.
Valley retailers and local malls here are now hoping to get that economic boost from those international travelers now heading our way. Global visitors fueled more than a quarter of all of the total shopping driven by tourism back in 2019. And it isn't just an increase on people crossing the border. There is now an increase of agents and CBP officers being assaulted in the line of duty. I sifted through this data here, just released from Customs and Border Protection, which confirm the numbers on assaults have increased. And according to this data, there were 618 total CBP officers and or Border Patrol agents assaulted in the 2021 fiscal year. But when I spoke to the agents out on the field, they tell me the biggest problem isn't just an increase in attacks, but getting the cases prosecuted.
18th Street gang members.
It's very common for there to be assaults.
They know where you guys are.
Spit at or kick. Other guys that have been hit by vehicles, hit by ATVs, have their batons taken from them, have been attacked by multiple assailants.
Assaults on the border are up.
We had the issues with the Haitians in Del Rio, where they took over a couple of buses, they assaulted the agents. So it's always a possibility.
A female agent was hit with a 2x4 while patrolling near the border wall around 3 in the morning. She had to be taken to the hospital with injuries to her face and her arms.
9 times out of 10, we're outnumbered. One agent with 10 illegals, or 2 agents, 3 agents with 40 or 50. And you only have so many sets of handcuffs that you carry. And there's always that risk.
Border Patrol agents say they're also being shot at from the Mexican side of the Rio Grande.
When it does happen, a lot of times the U.S. Attorney doesn't take it as seriously as we think they should.
Agents say it's harder to get these assaults prosecuted.
Oftentimes we have reached out to the local, to the state, on the state side to get the prosecution or to get the case taken, because they'll take it a lot quicker than our guys will take it.
So what's the solution?
That's nothing that can be done on the enforcement side. That needs to be a fix in Washington, D.C. Unfortunately, for some reason, they don't want it. They don't want to do it.
For now, it's the risk these agents say they'll take to protect the United States of America and its borders.
It is an unfortunate reality that our agents are assaulted while safeguarding the U.S. In these instances, they will be prosecuted to full extent by Border Patrol on the federal or state level.
However, the data I gathered shows it isn't just assaults on agents that are increasing. It's also the number of people who illegally entered the country with criminal histories. These images you're seeing right now are all people that have been arrested by Rio Grande Valley Border Patrol agents in the last few months. For this fiscal year, nationwide, Border Patrol agents found 34 gang members, 340 gang members. 150 of them were right here in the RGV. Many of these gang members come with extensive criminal history.
Homicide, rape, sexual assault of a child. These offenses are very serious.
It's a problem agents say they're always prepared for, as a gang member doesn't typically look like this all the time. Sometimes they can be young kids, even females. Data for this fiscal year shows 10,763 people with criminal history were caught by Border Patrol agents trying to cross illegally. And the gang with the highest amount of crossings was MS-13, followed by La Paisa's gang. And just today, a massive drug bust and a stash house dismantled in Starr County. Border Patrol agents, as well as the Starr County Sheriff's Office, busted a home in Escobares with 29 people being held inside. Also inside the home, 230 pounds of marijuana plus a loaded gun were also found. Another 21 undocumented immigrants that you're seeing right now were also found inside a small RV trailer.